Hi, welcome to my channel, Zazaline Studio. In today's tutorial, we are working on this fun little project. This project can be done in 15 to 20 minutes, very fast. You don't need too much material. All you need is some kind of vinyl, a little bit of cotton, and snap button. And I'll show you how it works. So it has a nice one big slot here for cards. You can even roll up the money and put the money in the back and close it. And as I said, this will fit any size of phone because it has elastic, so it can fit smaller, bigger, and it's a perfect size for addition to the phone, and it's very easy to hold the phone in your hands. It doesn't feel bulky. So let's get started. The nice thing about this project is it's fast, it's easy, a beginner can do it, and you will put it together in about 15 minutes. And it would be a good thing to sell on craft fairs because it's so easy and fast to make, and it's useful at the same time. You can download the pattern. It's a free pattern, and you can download it on zazalinestudio.com. Okay, so first of all, we are gonna seal the edges, and the elastic is about 14 centimeters long. And if you want to know in inches, it's about 5¼ So let's just seal the edges because we want to have them nice and sealed so they don't fray on us. And just a little bit on each side. It doesn't have to be much. It's gonna turn black a little bit. That's okay, nobody's gonna see it. Now we are gonna measure 11 centimeters from the top, and that's where the elastic is gonna go. So 11 centimeters from the top, and then we are gonna put the elastic about a centimeter extending the edge. And let's just clip this in half, and then you will have to make it a little bit looser in the middle because again we want to have 1 centimeter extending. Okay, and now we are gonna go to the machine and we are gonna secure this elastic so it's easier for us to sew later on. So just on the edges, about 3 millimeters. Okay, so now when we are done with the elastic, I have 2 little pieces of fusible fleece, and this is optional. My vinyl is not very thick, and I don't want the snaps to make a hole. So I will just support the ends. This is where the snap is gonna be, and this is where the snap is gonna be. So I just want to have extra layer just to make sure that the snap is gonna last a long time. And so the 2 pieces are done, and now we are gonna grab the lining. In my case it's cotton, and I'm gonna place it on top, so good sides facing each other, and let's just line it up. Okay, so now we are gonna go back to the machine and we are gonna go all around except of this space. We need to see or we need to have few inches or few centimeters. I have about 7 centimeters here opening, and that's where my pink clips are. So we are not gonna sew in this area, and otherwise we are gonna go all around with 1 centimeter 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. Now when we are done and we have this opening, we are gonna keep these little extensions alone. We are not gonna cut them off. We want them for extra security. So now before we flip it inside out, we want to do tiny little notches. So let's cut out little triangles. Make sure you don't cut in the stitching, and you go all around this curve. Okay. And we also want to cut these ends. And you can do a little cutouts in here too. Okay, and now we can start flipping everything inside out. Okay, and when you are turning the whole piece inside out, I'm using this little metal poker. I think it's from Skewers. You use whatever you have at home. And this side is gonna help me to do a nice round. There we go. So now I'm gonna take it to the ironing station and I will press it down with a hot iron. Well, not too hot because this is my vinyl and I don't want to burn it. Okay, so this is how it should look like so far. I closed down the gap, so you just fold them inside, both pieces, secure it with the clip, and now I will stitch. I will do top stitching right here, and also from here all the way around. I'm not gonna stitch this part. So just here and here. Okay, so this is done and we close the gap, and then also the bottom is done. So now before we close it and fold it, I'm gonna do the snap button here because then it's gonna be too tight and hard to do. So let's find the midline. And it's about right here, I would say about a centimeter. You can do a tiny little snap, a centimeter down from the middle. And I'm just gonna make a little hole in here. There, didn't really go through on the other side. Okay. There we go. And that's where this little guy is gonna go. Okay, and it is done. And now we are gonna fold it. So we will fold it right here, just like this. So my fold is about 9 centimeters. So this is 9 centimeters. So you count 9 centimeters, fold, and then we will secure it with clips on the sides. And yeah, this is perfect. So now we are gonna go to the machine, and it's gonna get a little tricky around the elastic, but when we are sewing in, we want to move it on the side and go under. And so this is it. So you just have to stretch the elastic a little bit, that's it. But otherwise, not bad. This is the hardest part of the whole thing. So now the last thing, we just need to close it and do the second part. And there we have it. So we have a beautiful little pocket, little wallet that we can attach to any phone. It will fit any type of phone. I'll just show you the one. So I made one like this for my husband. And so let's just take it off and put it on. So it has to be here this way. So you just put the elastic on the inside and then simply close the phone, and that's it. It's attached, secure, it's not gonna go anywhere. We can take our cards, slide them in, and voila. And it's very comfortable in the hand. It's nice and soft, and the perfect size. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.